What is up? This is DJ Chad Banks talking to you. It's 10:47 p.m. You're listening to WSCA LP Portsmouth Community Radio 106.1 FM on your dial. And I'm here in the studio with Glass Arrowhead. We're doing a little interview tonight.
Hello.
And we've been having some fun in the mix with some music too. That last little session was sick. So, where we left off talking before, I wanted to ask you some questions about the local scene and collaborations in your career.
Okay.
How has being part of the Seacoast Portsmouth scene shaped your sound and your career in general?
Sound? I don't know as much of the sound. Like, I feel like I learned how to DJ house music a lot because I don't normally do house music unless I'm playing at the press room or I just want to have fun, you know, because DJing house music is like actually probably one of the funnest things to DJ. So I guess it's made me a lot more open to doing like house music and stuff. We were talking about genres earlier. I have actually released a couple of house songs, and I do think there are a couple more ish on the way. We'll see. But in terms of like influence, what was the other thing, like career or like?
Yeah, just how has coming up in the local area affected, you know, your job as a DJ and a producer, and what's it like doing that around here?
Well, yeah, I mean, like that's where I started out. Like, so just you know, hunting for places to play, people that would want to book me. That's kind of where I got my start, you know. So I cut my teeth out here, so to speak, which is, you know, invaluable. Like, it's like I couldn't, you know, you couldn't put a.
Got to get your reps in.
Exactly, yeah. So I did a lot of that out here before people brought me out elsewhere. So it was extremely important. Made a lot of mistakes, like making like, I don't know, you know, bad mixes, finding my taste in music, seeing how the crowd reacts to certain things, how you have a stage presence even, which I feel like I still work on to this day constantly. So yeah, I mean, it was just this is where I started out. So anything that comes along with that, I guess, would be you know, what I got from here. And then also just like the support system of people like you know, like having a lot of friends in this area, having grown up in this area, like people showing up and showing support is absolutely huge. So yeah, I don't know if I'd like to like put it into like one sentence, but I don't think I really can.
No, I think you're doing a good job of kind of describing where you came from and, you know, how that's helped mold you into the DJ producing weapon that you are today.
Thank you. Weapon, that's a high compliment. Thank you.
Let's go. What are your thoughts on where the local electronic scene is headed right now?
Right now, I think it's really good. I mean, you guys are like the Portsmouth Rave Project has been throwing stuff. This area, my understanding is back in the 90s, actually, like this, especially in like places like Manchester, like had a huge scene. Like that was back in like the, like, you know, techno, like trance era. I'm actually booked on a festival in January. Can I say the name?
Yeah, you can just kind of just say where it is or what kind of festival
well,
it is.
it's called
maybe.
Tropical Dreams. It's going to be in Western Mass. I'm forgetting the town right now, but yeah, they have like a lot of those types of people coming out to that, so that's super cool.
So there's a strong local kind of festival scene in New England, you're saying?
There is, yeah. There's a lot of companies that have done a lot of cool stuff that I have been fortunate enough to have been asked to play at. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And then both being members of the Seacoast DJ music community, How did you and I first connect musically, and what do you remember about that?
Do you remember?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you hit me up on DMs in Instagram, and I think you were just starting out. I had been doing it for maybe a year or two prior. We were both really
Classic.
green. We were both very, very green. But you're like, hey man, like I want to like find stuff to do, and I was like, I remember being like, wow, that's cool. Someone thinks I know, what's going on.
This checks out.
Yeah,
Definitely DM people.
yes.
Don't be afraid to reach out to people.
Oh,
It's been
100%. That's like the only
very valuable for me.
Yeah, same. That's how I got my first label release. That's how I got, like, honestly, that led to my first show, which has kind of snowballed to, like, where I've gotten today in terms of bookings and other, releases, meeting people. Some of my best, like, personal friends I've met just because I DM'd this one guy, Johnny Hash, on SoundCloud. Back in the day, who runs a collective called Night Owl. So that was like really my actual start. I mean, I'd been producing before, but it all came from a DM. So that's how we met.
I slid into Glass Arrowhead's DMs.
He did.
And here we are like 10 years later.
With crazy. Oh.
Do you have any dream collaborations in the area or beyond right now?
In the area, I feel like I'm cooking with everyone who, would, well, maybe not everybody, of course, there's always more people, but in the area, I'm cooking with everyone I think I would, like, really want to cook with, just from, like, a perspective of, like, being like, wow, they're so much better than I am at making electronic music. In terms of, like, dream collabs, like, I don't know, I mentioned like Skrillex before, stuff like that. If
Yes.
I don't know, Skrillex.
That would be sick.
I mean, honestly, anybody like that inspired me, like Aphex Twin. I don't even know like if he really does collabs or really makes a ton of music anymore. Tycho.
Just your influences.
Yeah, basically anybody who I've ever listened to that I was like, wow, that song's really cool, I'd want to collab with them. So that's like a million dream collabs, I guess.
Love it. Dream big. I'm going to get back into the mix a little bit here. Glass Arrowhead's still hanging around. I got a few more questions for him in a little bit. We are bumping Brighter Days, Cashmere, and Daje the Marco Lee's remix.